I can't reveal the name of the person, but I had a conversation. I met somebody, friend of a friend, and they were a bartender at Steven Spielberg's house in the 1980s.
Okay.
In the Hamptons.
All right.
On Long Island.
Okay.
And they stole a big metal lighter from a table inside of Steven Spielberg's house, and they still have it.
Like one of those the table lighters?
One of those, remember
those old smoking table lighters?
Big, giant, like an ornament lighter that looks like a knick-knack or something, and it, like in the center, it had like a lighter. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
So I know somebody that ripped off a knick-knack from Steven Spielberg's house on Long Island out in the Hamptons back in the 1980s.
We need a picture of this. I want to see what his lighter looked like.
Do you think that people would call up and tell us stuff that they've stolen from people's houses?
I used to steal CD. You know me.
I mean, hold on, MJ.
That's how I got my whole CD collection.
Yeah, I mean,
during your high school party days, right?
Yeah, it's just
that is awful. I
case
mean,
logic after case logic.
But no one likes people that steal.
Yeah, I haven't done it since.
Steven Spielberg's still pissed off at this bartender from 1983.
Yeah, I just had a conversation with somebody.
And you can't give out names
I'm not,
because Spielberg's going to come after him?
I'm not going to give out the name, but this individual was bartending in New York back in the 1980s. It just like weekend party, like a catering, and it was part of like a crew, and ripped off a big giant table lighter from Steven Spielberg's house. You know what? I wonder, either the phones will blow up on this, or this will be an absolute dud.
All right.
What have you stolen from people's houses?
I don't know how I feel about
maybe,
this.
hey, maybe a friend, maybe an acquaintance. Were you at somebody's party? Have you ever stolen something from somebody's house?
It's got to be good, though. I mean, you're leading up with a lighter from Spielberg's house in the 1980s.
Well, listen, I'll test the waters
here.
I
don't want somebody calling, I took the hand towels from Jeff's house.
Listen, this is a spontaneous show. I don't know what I'm doing half the time from 1 minute to the next. Well, maybe half the time. All right, maybe so 800-990-1047. I don't know what the response is going to be like. You can remain completely anonymous. If you don't want to use your name, that's fine. You want to use a pseudonym, that's fine. What have you stolen from someone's house? It's going to be 20 years ago.
Can you text the person and have them send us a picture of the lighter?
800, probably could.
I really want to see what the Spielberg's lighter looks like.
800-990-1047. I'm like, how obscure. I'm in this conversation and this just comes up. Yeah, I stole a lighter from Steven Spielberg's house. I'm like, what? It's like a game of Mad Libs? All right, look at the phones are ringing. 800-990-1047. And then we got an update on Jamie Foxx where, Roxanne, I think you had really early information on Jamie Foxx when we talked about this last week.
Yeah, we did.
All right, so hold on. Let's go to phones here quickly. I'll see if we can scare up a couple of calls. What have you stolen from somebody's house? What did you pilfer? What did you get all sticky-fingered on? 800-990-1047. And if you want to remain completely anonymous, that's fine. Let's grab Dennis. Dennis in Hudson. Hi, Dennis. You're on the MJ Morning Show.
Hi. How are you guys?
Doing well. Have you stolen something from somebody's house?
Yeah, actually, when I was about 18 years old, just moved out of my house, from my parents' house. Moved in with my buddy. We rented his parents' house. We had no furniture in the house. So one night we tried to go, we need furniture in the living room. So we went down the street after partying and actually took furniture patio from somebody down the street.
You ripped off patio furniture from someone's house?
That was our furniture.
All right, but wait a minute. But you didn't know these people, though, did you?
No, not really.
That's just called theft, sir.
Yeah, that's it's not. See, I'm kind of looking for stories. You're in someone's house. You're at a dinner party. You're at some kind of gathering. Yeah.
All right, so maybe we should narrow the search a little bit.
Well, no,
We're not looking for thieves to call in. Stole.
We just snuck out back. We stole their patio furniture.
MJ,
hell?
you ever hear of a porch pirate? That's what I am. I just stole a bunch of boxes
All right,
off some rando
Hold
house.
on. Hey, it looks like we might have another celebrity confession here.
See, that's what we need. Something specific.
Yeah. Anonymous. Hey, Anonymous, you're on the MJ Morning Show. What did you steal?
So I have two. I was at a party at Cyndi Lauper's house.
Oh, my God. You're at a party at Cyndi Lauper's house?
In the 2010s, and I took her nail clippers from a guest bathroom.
Wait a minute. You stole nail clippers from Cyndi Lauper's bathroom?
Good thing psoriasis isn't contagious.
Yeah, well, I didn't use them. Like, it was stronger, just kind of like this.
All right, do you still have Cyndi Lauper's nail clippers?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I've moved so many times. I mean, maybe. Who knows?
All right, what's your second story?
I was at a friend of a friend's, and it was at Patty Lapone's house, and she had poopery in her guest bathroom, and I took that.
You took the poopery out of whose house? Poopery.
I call
Patty
it
LaPone.
potpourri.
Patty LaPone?
Yeah, why do I know that name?
Patty LaBelle?
She's a very famous Broadway actress. Like, look her up.
So you stole it's potpourri. You stole her potpourri.
No, it's called poopery.
Potpourri.
Can we ask how he ended up at Cyndi Lauper's party?
Yeah, how did you end up at Cyndi Lauper's house?
It was a friend of a friend.
What the? Who are you hanging out with?
How was the party?
It was fun. It was great. She's an excellent hostess, and she performed, and it was awesome. It was just super casual.
Well, now we know your true colors, you thief.
Look at this. All right. Hey, call us up the next time you rip off a celebrity, okay?
Oh, girls just want to have fun.
That's all they want to do. All right, thanks.
That's it. I mean, can you imagine that? Hey, see these nail clippers? I stole them from Cyndi Lauper's house. Girls just want to have nail clippers. Let me go back to phones. Let me go. Fester, can you put my screener back up, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
I'll try
How
to look
about
up
that?
Cyndi Lauper songs to make more joke references.
Chelsea in Clearwater. Hello, Chelsea. You're on the MJ Morning Show.
Hi, guys. Long-time listener here. This goes in line. No, definitely not at Cyndi Lauper's house.
Okay.
But I thought this was a funny one. My mom had a cleaning company for years, and she had one of these horror stories where she was cleaning one of her good friends at this point's house, and she had beautiful jewelry. So she decided to put her ring on while she was cleaning to see how it would look on her hand, and she got it stuck. She got her like brand new ruby diamond stuck on her hand, and she couldn't get it off.
Oh my! So what happened?
She panicked, and she had to go home and get it off. And she came back the next day, was just going to return it without telling them how embarrassing it had happened. And she said they had her sitting down on the couch, and they said, "All right, Tony, we got to have a discussion with you. We're missing a ring," and she had to come clean that she decided to put it on her hand, and she was too embarrassed to tell them.
Did they fire her, or did she remain?
They fired her.
Oh. All right, Chelsea, thank you for the call. Have a great day.
You too.
Oh, guys, you're not going to believe this. You are not going to believe this.
What?
Steven Spielberg's calling in right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Steven.
Hi, Steven Spielberg. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Good morning.
Yes, Steven.
Listen, you tell that SOB, I know who he is. I want my lighter back. He's got 2 weeks. He knows how to find me. If I don't get my lighter back, the authorities will be knocking on his door.
Mr. Spielberg.
Is that the best you can do, Mr. Spielberg? Is that the best you can do? Can't you send E.T. to his house or something?
Found home.
Well, I don't like a thief.
I gotta say, listen, I appreciate good jokes.
Some effort.
I might have had higher
I
expectations.
don't know that Steven Spielberg impersonation humor is ranking on anybody's list.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Steven Spielberg.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steven Spielberg
Let's
calling
just
in.
have an unwritten contract that we'll make the jokes and you'll listen. How about that?
Anonymous is in Tampa. Hello, Anonymous. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
We're doing well. Why do you want to remain anonymous? Is it that egregious?
No, it's just that my profession doesn't really like what I'm about to say.
Oh, okay. I'm biting. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I think it's funny. I'm just in the medical profession, and I really can't say. But way back in the day, I was with a group of friends partying, and we were smoking some herb, and there was this big old bag laying there, and I made a joke that I was going to take it, and I did. I put it in my purse, and I left, and I actually had some people calling me up about why did I steal their weed.
Not a very good thief, man.
And are you a doctor or a nurse? What do you do in the medical profession?
Yeah, I'm a nurse, and but I stole a big bag, and it was like I thought it was funny because I put it in my purse, but we were all drinking, and I left with it.
Thanks for the call, Anonymous. All right, a few more, and then we'll move on. David in Tarpon. Hello, David. You're on the MJ Morning Show.
Hey, good morning.
Hi.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah. Loud and clear. All right, so David, what did you steal from somebody's house?
Well, I didn't steal. I was I did hair and makeup for film and television for many years, and I was working with Sammy Davis Jr. at a muscular dystrophy thing.
Oh my God.
Well, he left his jacket with me for the whole time, and it had a diamond brooch on it that was about the size of a credit card. It was absolutely gorgeous. We're talking about, several dozen diamonds on this $sign brooch that he had on his jacket. Have a good day, guys. Love y'all. Be good, be kind.
Right.
Be humble, be wise. Make good decisions.
Whoa, hold on.
Who are you saying goodbye to?
Make good. This guy's
so
about.
nice.
This guy's about to tell us he ripped off Sammy Davis Jr.'s jacket, and he's now. Hey, David, who are you talking to?
My kids. I have two children, a 55. I have a 5-year-old and a 10-year-old.
So
Okay, all right.
you.
So
You're
you're sending him. You're sending him off to school and make good decisions today. That's very good. That's
Hold
good.
on. You're telling your kids to make good decisions as you're on the radio talking about grand theft against Sammy Davis Jr.?
All right. So, well, we don't know the whole story yet. All right, finish the story.
Let me get to the end. Okay, so he left me with his jacket. He left early and got on a plane, and it was me left there alone in the. I was in Nashville, Tennessee. We were at the Grand Ole Opry House shooting this, and all I know is everybody from production started leaving, and I had this jacket of Sammy Davis Jr.'s. Of course, it's way too small for me, but I have this diamond brooch that is just nothing but diamonds in the shape of a $sign. Like I said, it's about the size of a credit card.
All right, so what did you do?
No idea. Well, I had it in my possession for about 2.5 weeks, and I kept calling the people that were on that I had for contacts for the production team, and no one knew what to do with it. So I had Sammy Davis Jr.'s jacket and his diamond brooch for a couple of weeks. Finally got in touch with somebody from his team and got an address, and I didn't know. This is back in the 90s. I really was quite leery about it.
You know what would have been even better if you had Sammy Davis Jr.'s glass eyeball.
That's all I'm thinking about.
That would have been really funny.
I mean, as soon as you said Sammy Davis, I perked right up waiting for the eyeball. So, David, if you would never have called anybody or taken any steps to try to return this, nobody would have tracked you down.
Did you go to like a jewelry store to get it appraised?
Oh gosh, no. I figured his lineage and the everything behind it was pretty well documented. That I don't think he would.
All right, so you mailed the jacket back. Do you know? Did he ever send you a thank you note or anything?
Oh yeah, I've got plenty of stuff from him and pictures and all of this stuff.
But did he recognize that you sent his jacket back?
I didn't send the jacket back. He didn't want the jacket. He wanted me to take it to a particular jewelry store in Nashville, and I guess the person that owned the jewelry store in Nashville knew him, and that's where I was instructed to take.
Oh, so you dropped off because that's probably where you got the brooch. Hey, David, thanks for the call, buddy. What a story.
Where's my brooch?
Have a great one. Oh, man. Oh, listen to look at line one. Juan is in Bradenton. Juan, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Good morning, guys. Long-time listener, first-time caller. A story grew up in Miami. Back in the 90s, my brother worked for Stanley Steamer, and they were shampooing some carpets at Luther Campbell's from the Two Live Crew.
Oh, my God. Don't tell me he stole from Luther Campbell from Two Live Crew?
Yes, sir. He stole a big-ass watch. It was MTV Yo Raps.
Yo MTV Raps.
Yo MTV Raps. They gave him a watch.
Yeah. And I remember I was a senior in high school, and I took it to school, and I was like, wow, like everybody was like freaking out, you know.
Oh my God, that could be deadly. Stealing from Luther Campbell of Two Live Crew.
Yeah, my brother, he lived on the edge. He's long gone. He passed away in 2011, but he had some cojones down there, man. He didn't care.
Boy, you robbed from Uncle Luke, man. That's not cool.
Cool.
I bet there was more than the Two Live Crew looking for him at the time.
Yeah.
Well, I bet. Wow, thank you. That could be very dangerous.
I don't think of Two Live Crew as like a...
There was like no social media or anything like that. It was kind of, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, are there any Two Live Crew songs we could play?
Pop that.
No, we can't play that.
Probably nothing. All right, thanks for the call, Juan.
Almost all their songs had radio edits, right?
Hoochie Mama, Get It Girl. Get It
Hood
Girl.
rat, hood rat.
Last call.
Get It Girl. That's not bad.
Boy, look at Roxanne dating herself by knowing every Two Live Crew song.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at you.
That was the jam back in the day, huh, Rox?
Last call, Joe's in Tampa. Hello, Joe. If you're just tuning in, I told a story that I had a conversation with somebody last weekend, and I don't know how the hell it came up, but they confessed that they stole a big table lighter from Steven Spielberg's house when they were bartending back in the 1980s at Steven Spielberg's house on Long Island out in the Hamptons, like some kind of big summer party. All right, Joe, so what I'm asking listeners, what have you stolen from somebody's house? And I don't condone this behavior, but we're getting some crazy crap. Joe, last call. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just a kid. I was only 15 years old, and these new people moved into our neighborhood. Well, he says, hey, come on, let's go get this stuff out of these people's house. And they just moved it in and went back to get another load. Well, they come back. We had everything out of the house. And the people said, yeah, I seen Joe over there doing that. So they come straight to the house. I took them to go get their stuff back. And the guy that was with me stole it all from me. I wasn't going to tell him who he was until I see he ripped me off, too. But I eat everything in the refrigerator, too. Yeah, we had a blast. But I got their stuff back, and we're still friends to this day.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate the call. You know, hey, interesting. I didn't know if we were going to get calls. We got to turn calls away on this. Got a lot of thieves out there.
No kidding.
Listen, I'm sure you've stolen something in your life,
I've
right?
stolen nothing from someone's
Please.
house.
From a hotel?
Nothing. No, I'm not talking about hotels.
Just in general, you've stolen.
I've never taken a TV or a picture off the wall at a hotel.
Right, so listen, I can't think of ever going to somebody's house and walking away with a piece of something that wasn't mine. I can't think of that. Unlike Froggy.
Hey, do you have some Two Live Crew for me, Andrew? Do you have something?
Yeah.
What'd you pull for me? Anything? Come on, how about Me So Horny or something?
The big one.
Yeah, that was like probably their biggest commercial success. I mean, that's clean enough, right?
There's two versions of that
God,
song.
they're talking. Don't.
Yeah, don't. I don't want to hear them talking.
We need the radio edit version.
Yeah, give me the beginning of the song. Do you have it, Andrew? There you go. Remember this thing? Da-da-da, da-da-da. There you go.
Boy, listen to that. Old Roxanne had a look of euphoria and shame on her face all at the same
Roxanne,
time.
I had no idea that you were such...
There's got to be a new word for that.
You invent it. I don't
Roxanne,
care.
I had no idea that you were such a Two Live Crew aficionado.
Just like really dirty rap from the 90s.
Yeah, I mean...
I like Two Live Crew.
Two Live Crew completely legitimized cursing for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Two Live Crew.
Easy E.
You used to have to hide the tape from your parents.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Like,